All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. For all the family out there, all you have to do is go to the home page. You will see a playlist of memberships videos. Man, we got some fire up there for you. Right now, we got 3 that's cooking, and then tomorrow we got some more that will be dropped. Woolly Hair and the Divine Black Christ. Must check it out. The Sufi, the Nazarite, and the Naga, the Jedi, the Jinn, and the Naga, occult classics. Make sure you get up there and get that fire, family. Ring the alarm, Seti.com, online marketplace official. General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. We got some products going up in just a few days, man. We got that fire. Check it out, family, and get that discount. Shop and save and shop. That's right. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. We talking about over 2,500 videos. Man, ain't nothing but fire. Over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Too Raw for YouTube. When Kemet ruled the earth, we got all type of occult, alchemy, Black Illuminati, hip hop occult. We got all that for your family. Holiday Holocaust and so much more. There is not another website on the planet that can compare or compete. You should become a member today. Everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. We talking about the latest and greatest live streams out there for the general. I want you to get on over there, get that work. We already dropped Why the Pale Arab is Not Indigenous to Arabia, but the Caucasus Mountains. 5. Dropping today, the Order of Melchizedek, the Canaanite Egyptian Mystery School, African Avatar, Jedi Knights, and Dragon Warriors of code information. You got to have it. The 7 greatest power couples of ancient Egypt. Nobody dropping titles like that nowhere on the planet, family. Get on over there, get that work. King Seti on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe. And for all the family that donate to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you. Any of the family out there would like to donate, the link is on the screen, is in the video descriptions, it's in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you. I appreciate you. You know I do. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, they saying that they didn't place Diddy on suicide watch. We know what that mean, that that he could be taken out anytime now, just like Jeffrey Epstein. When that shit went down, I was already one of the first ones saying, yeah, that was a hit. That was a hit. But, hell, they got a lot of information that, unless it just go missing, they done already took a lot of that on out of there, and that it might not ever surface. You see, this is what power would do. It might not never surface for some, but for those who that they want to get out of the way, that this might been, probably the biggest single. And I don't know, Epstein had a lot of shit going on too. All these motherfuckers got a lot. And so Epstein had a lot of, names on the list too. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if he had video. Obviously, it didn't come out if he did. But, it's always been talked about where, tapes. And, that's crazy for the nigga if he had been to be video and motherfuckers. And y'all know y'all in there, Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm quite sure them motherfuckers wouldn't, okay. And if they was, then they deserve to go down with his ass. They deserve to go down with his ass. And so, yeah, when you got video that could, surface and shit, do it really matter what he say? Do it really matter what he say? But I believe it's the county, I believe, or detention facility that they are holding him in. They didn't put him on suicidal watch, and his lawyer has released a statement saying that he's not suicidal. So, which means they giving a warning that that he's not suicidal. So if he come up dead in that motherfucker, they didn't kill his ass. You see, and I want people to understand this, because people act like money is the cure all. Money is not the fucking cure all. This man got $1 billion in his ass sitting in there like a po pimp. You see what I'm saying? That motherfucker sitting in there like any $2 nigga that ain't got $1. You feel what I'm saying? He's sitting in there nonetheless. So I mean, when they ready to knock your domino down, that shit don't mean a goddamn thing. It don't mean a goddamn thing. That's why I keep telling motherfuckers always talking about the money. The money don't mean shit if you ain't got no damn mind. Motherfucker ain't got no mind. You see, to put itself in a predicament, we're not celebrating, the downfall of our people. But we're not congratulating motherfuckers doing dumb shit. We just not gonna do that. You see, you put yourself in that motherfucking predicament because you knew good and goddamn well, nigga. Your name was being spit in the streets, nigga, a long time for dumb shit. So you had ample time to clean your shit up long time ago. And you didn't do that, man. They've been talking about Diddy been doing this, man, for the last 10, 15 goddamn years. First it was you was robbing your goddamn your artists. But then all this weird shit start, coming up and shit and this, that, and the third. And nigga, you had an opportunity to get your shit in order. That's just all it is to it. You had an opportunity, but you persisted. You persisted in doing dumb shit, and that's where you at today. And a lot of people grew up on the music. Bad boy, and so it hurt a whole lot of people. Because memories and shit is they life coming up, as teenagers and young adults and shit, you know what I'm saying, coming up in that era and shit, and they tie a lot of their life to music. And so to have a motherfucker who I obviously, put out a lot of artists, in the last 20, 30 years, and to have him in a situation like this, it's not, it don't make motherfuckers happy, but at the same time, nigga, you created your life. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what happens when you have artists and shit, and they say, I'm not a role model. Yes, you is, nigga. See, that's that excuse that these niggas give. I'm not a role model. Yes, you is, nigga. They gonna hold you to that, to that responsibility, and when you don't, and it's a smart thing, when it's like a motherfucker saying, I'm gonna do dumb shit, is really what you saying. Don't hold me responsible for saying and doing dumb shit on these videos, on these songs and shit. Don't hold me responsible. And so really, being a role model is a guideline for motherfuckers out there. It's a guideline to keep motherfuckers, in check. You feel me? Yeah, that's, it keeps you a guideline to keep you in check. And which he did not, and you, especially when you got a bunch of yes niggas, and everybody just there for $1. Ain't nobody gonna say shit to you. Nigga, that's fucked up what you did, right? You got to have motherfuckers that's gonna tell your ass, you fucked up. Now, believe me, man, that nigga is in there. Whole life is flashing before his ass. A motherfucker that probably did tell him, and he ain't no telling how he responded. Probably banished the motherfucker and whatever else, banished their ass because they was trying to tell him something and shit, and and so you put a bunch of yes niggas around you to make you feel like you're something and shit. Yeah. Ain't no telling. He might be having withdrawals and all kind of shit. All kind of shit. But hey man, a lot of shit. You hope a motherfucker is just inquirer. It's the Inquirer where you go in the goddamn grocery store and they used to have all type of fake stories and shit in the goddamn they used to do that shit in the back of the comic books and shit too. Motherfucker picked up 1,000 pounds and this, that, and they would have all type of fake ass stories to, excite the mind and shit. So a lot of shit you be thinking like they would have been locked this motherfucker up. Yeah. 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 You got that. You got to let motherfuckers say something to you if you're out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And he obviously he didn't have enough motherfuckers. He had a whole bunch of yes niggas and shit that wanna be and get the dollar. But you know what? He not going down by himself. I could tell you that. They's talking about a fucking criminal enterprise. Yeah, they saying this motherfucker had a criminal enterprise. That enterprise. You see, that empire. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's a lot of motherfuckers, they're gonna be calling a whole lot of motherfuckers to task about that empire. Cause who worked with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why he, and it's gonna be a crushing blow. It's gonna be a crushing blow where you could take out. And instead of, you here it is, you got $1 billion, nigga. I mean, literally, you literally, of course you want to make money. You want to continue to make money. But literally, the motherfucker could just live off the interest and be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the motherfucker could literally live off the interest. He don't even really have to touch the motherfucker, the main piece of his paper. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, yeah. Yeah, that motherfucker probably got that motherfucker probably getting probably 10-20 million a year just off of the interest, of his money. See, if he got $1 billion, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker probably getting 10-20 million on interest and shit. So, he don't really need to fuck with the money. He could sit back and he got mansions all around the world, just live his life. Go tour the world and shit, see the world and chill out, you know what I'm saying? And what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? This is what's wrong. These niggas live like they still in the hood. You can't get the hood out these niggas. You's a trifling nigga, dog. You see, you a trifling nigga. Nobody is celebrating your downfall. Don't know, you know what I'm saying? Cause this is showing you, that if they could take out, a billionaire nigga and probably gonna take out a few million dollar niggas right along with him, we can't do shit. We can't. And the reality is, this is why we can't move forward, because we got a lot of our own people who got access to funds, got access and we're not asking a motherfucker to give a shit. But why not give it to your people before you give it back to these peckerwoods who ain't gonna do nothing? They ain't gonna do nothing for your community, for your family, this, that, and the third and shit. This nigga talking about he gonna put up his house, his mama house, and all this shit, and this, that, and the third. I mean, goddamn, man. I mean, you got $1 billion. You shouldn't be talking about putting up no houses and shit and none of that. You know what I'm saying? You got $1 billion and shit. They say he offered to put 50 million up. They don't want it. You shouldn't have offered them shit, because now they gonna know, yeah, he can put that up. You feel what I'm saying? He could put 50 million up. You know, he could put 50. No, they're gonna try to break his ass. You know, they're gonna try to really cut into his wealth now. But they just show you, man. You these niggas ain't got nothing other to do than live like a nigga on the corner. That's what then got these niggas, and that's why that hood mentality gotta die. You know, we're not talking about the drive of a motherfucker coming, from, you coming from the bottom and goddamn it, the drive. That don't mean you got to act, just cause you at the bottom don't mean you got to act like a motherfucker with no morality, no consciousness or nothing. That's just the environment, the area of where the economic, class in which you coming from. That don't got to mean the moral class or is just an economic status and shit. But you niggas, man, y'all bring the worst attributes from the motherfucking streets and shit, and you don't graduate. You don't move past that shit. You embrace it. You see what I'm saying? You become one with the shit. So, Puff Daddy, man, whatever the fuck the nigga name is. The nigga went from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy. I don't give a fuck what the nigga name. He done slipped. And the motherfucker then bust his own motherfucking head open. Everybody get their day in the courts, though. Everybody get their day in the courts. And, they say you're innocent until proven guilty. You see what I'm saying? They say you're innocent until proven guilty. And so I guess he get his day in court, and whatever gonna come out. Just because you say, hey, but you know what I'm saying? Let the shit that fall where it's gonna fall. And because a lot of motherfuckers could be lying, some motherfuckers telling the truth. You understand what I'm saying? But let it come out like it's supposed to come out. The motherfucker that just sued him for $100 million, they didn't pull back on that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they didn't pull back on that. But anyway, family, his life is most definitely in danger. He's most definitely in danger. He's his life is most definitely in danger. If him saying shit, yeah. If him saying shit, is crucial in bringing down. They saying politicians and everything, in everything. He could have possible links to politicians and everything, and so that could be ugly for him. And so and so we'll see, family, but hopefully the man can at least get to court and without a motherfucker assassinating his ass. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, family, we just getting started today, and we gonna highlight certain shit that we got to talk about this. We have to talk about this, and we have to, because this is a prime example why, and you wonder why all these niggas can't get together. Because they all doing some dumb shit. All of them doing some dumb shit. Hollywood, that Illuminati Hollywood and all of that. Everybody involved into that culture and atmosphere of the music and the acting and all of that shit. It's a sick, demented environment, and very well may be the most demented aspect of the whole motherfucking society. It very well may be with the religion falling, a tight second, because they doing a lot of wicked shit and a lot of the same shit. So you might can intertwine the religion with the entertainment and the music and all of that shit. You can intertwine, but it's all a reflection of the same shit. is all a reflection of the same demented shit. Okay, demented shit. Can't involve yourself in that arena no more. Ain't nothing good coming out that arena. There's nothing good coming out that arena. You can't clean it up. You can't. You got to destroy and rebuild. You understand what I'm saying? Or or build your own. You have to be separate from that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can, come up in that environment and think, you gonna do something righteous, or no, not gonna happen. So the next time we do get some shit started up, and we get a new movement, a new music, we got to know not to let people come in, and you got to quit being a happy nigga and let everybody come in and join in and fuck it up and bring all that demented culture and activities and shit into the culture and fuck it up and demoralize it, and you got to know better. But it's a lot of happy niggas that's so willing to open the door, front door, back door. Don't motherfucker open the window and let these wicked motherfuckers into the house. And then you turn around and goddamn 10, 15, 20 years, you ain't even in control of the house. It ain't even your house no more. Nigga, you ain't even in the house. They done kicked you out your own goddamn house. Period. That's what the fuck didn't happen. But stay with us, family. We just getting started for the day, and we most definitely gonna be touching on some shit like no other. God damn it, stay. Hit some of them links up. Make sure you support the general. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.